welcome to Bench Life Besties. This is going to be part 2 of our 10-ish things that we don't know about each other. Last week was a blast, so pull up a seat on our bench and join us this week. All right, we'll see you in there. Oh, by the way, I'm Jody. This is my bestie, Sarai.
I'm Sarai.
Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
Okay, see you in a sec. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Bench Life Besties. And
Hi.
we're really excited to do this episode because it is part 2 of all the things that we share with our bestie that are new things that we don't know about each other. So, Jody,
Sarai.
I'm excited to hear about all the things that we're going to talk about today.
Me too. Last week was a blast. And I just love you more. Love you more for everything I learned. I can't wait to learn this week too. All these little gems you've got tucked away.
Oh my gosh, I have them and I'm going to share one with you. Yeah.
Okay, then you go. You go first. You're it.
Okay. So when I was in high school, I was a foreign exchange student in Spain, and I hung out with my friends Kaylee and Heather all the time. And one time, Heather and I went to Granada, and we took a train there. And it was just so beautiful. It was such a big adventure. We were just on our own, exploring the city. And there was something called the Alhambra. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I feel like it really should be on one of the, is it 8 World Wonders
So,
or
8.
7 World Wonders?
We should
Something like
know
that.
this. It'll pop into our brains at some point randomly. So let's forget about
Well,
it. And
when I
then
go
we'll
see in the middle of the night tonight, I'll be like, oh
probably,
yeah, it's 7
right?
World Wonders or something. So I really think it should be one of the World Wonders because of the intricacy of this wild building.
Mhm.
I believe it was made by Persians. I can read a little bit about it, but it was just so, I'd never seen anything like it because you know how like in America people make buildings so quickly and they look at
Mhm.
their watches and they're like, okay, when can it be done by? Like, we need it done in a few months. But the Alhambra in Spain had to have been created like over 100 years or more even. So they
Generation.
took such time with these wooden carvings
Mhm.
everywhere you look. And do you know the artist Escher?
Mhm.
So Escher, you know his drawings and how they focus on like repetition and infinity and patterns. So
Mhm.
he actually got inspired by the Alhambra, and I found this out when I watched the documentary about his life, and I only like last year, and I've been in love with the Alhambra for like so many years. And when I found that out about Escher, that it was his drawings were very much inspired by that place. Oh my gosh, it's so wild. And I hope you get to go there one day, and maybe I'll be there with you when you go.
Yes. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Oh, you have to send me pictures. If you have
Yes,
pictures of yourself, or send me a picture of the building. I just want to see it. I'm so curious.
I will. Oh, I'm excited.
Also, I feel like maybe we touched on the fact that you were an exchange student in Spain before, but I'm just remembering it if we did right now. So that whole story was like, pew, pew. That was so cool.
Yes. That was
Wow.
so beautiful, so beautiful.
Were you there for a semester?
For 4 months.
4 months. And how old were you?
16, and I turned 17 when I was there.
Oh my God. What was your favorite part of being there?
Oh my gosh, like being in another country that where everything is different from what you've known. The culture, the food, the people, like the atmosphere, everything was just so different. And I really am passionate about experiencing other ways that aren't my own. So it just, for me at that age, I just felt my mind's like being blown open.
And you were a dancer and you went to like the cool performing arts school. Like you're so cool.
Oh my gosh.
I want to be as cool as you when I grow up.
Trust me, I did not feel that cool back then
Well,
at
that's okay. That's if you did feel cool back then you are not cool now.
Yeah.
So sorry. It's just how it goes. The nerds rule. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
I was super nerdy, and I just, like I didn't even have one friend group. I literally was, like, the butterfly that was friends with anyone from the friend
Me
groups.
too.
Yes! So
Me too.
you
That
definitely
makes
never
sense.
really fit in, like,
Yeah.
anywhere. Although I did have a group that I ate lunch with. It was Sarah Rabies and a few other people,
Mm,
and I still know Sarah Rabies now.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see that building. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll jump into ghosts. I'll tell you my spooky ghost story since we talked about it last week,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
Freak me out, girl.
When the first time I was in Nantucket for like a spring, summer, fall, working there and just partying there, I was young. The first time, like maybe 23, 24. Nantucket, Massachusetts. It's a little island off of the coast of Massachusetts. It's very old, blue blood, old, like the revolution was plotted there. If you've never been, if you've been, it's magical. It's wonderful. I worked there, right, and partied there. Hot. And it's notoriously haunted. And it's very romantic, foggy, cobblestone streets. Whaling industry was big there. It's just notoriously haunted. If you believe in that sort of thing, which I do, thank you very much. And my boyfriend and I were renting out in the basement. It was like this tiny, I think it was like a utility closet. I'm not even kidding. It was just concrete, unfinished concrete blocks with this tiny little window in the basement underneath a laundry room, a laundromat or something. And there was like 10 Irish guys who were just sleeping out there. And my boyfriend and I were in this little tiny room. It was actually quite fun. Didn't even matter.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
old were you, did you
Like
say?
like 24, maybe 23, 24, hot, young, just dance the night away, go to the beach all day,
Yes.
eat a bunch of X, drink a bunch of champagne, dance all night. Like it was great. we were
Yes.
we were asleep and he's asleep, I was asleep, the shitty little bed. And it's hard to explain, but I woke up and I looked and there were I was asleep. I thought I was asleep and I thought I was dreaming and that's what happened but I woke up and they were still there and it was three people. It was a man, a woman, and a man and they were very much late 1700s dress, but kind of shabby, almost like Christmas Carol, like Scrooge, like pirates, but like that time. And they were just standing up and watching us sleep. And I looked up and like their color and the air around them, it was like moist and cold and like iridescent weird. And that's, I think, when I thought I was dreaming from a nightmare and I woke up and I screamed.
When I woke up, they were still very much there. They were very much there, very much, and he was a dumbass. Like, it took him a minute to even come to, and they're there, and then as soon as he looked, they were gone. Poof. They
Did he ever see them?
Mm-mm.
No. That is
Mm-mm.
crazy because I've never heard of anyone actually seeing a ghost.
I haven't
Like,
ever
wait,
until
what are we
then.
talking about? No, I have. One person said that, yeah. So you're the second.
I feel like I've experienced them, or energy. Really, to me, it's just energy in one form or another, right?
Mm,
That's just physics, and
yeah.
sometimes energy gets trapped together. Maybe it gets condensed. I don't know, or a place holds it. Who knows? Um, but the feeling was visceral. Like, I can still feel it. It wasn't so much the way it looked. It was like, I can't, like,
Really?
turn it to the sea. I'm giving that energy back to the sea that I'm staring at right now. Right?
What
Like,
if that was you, like in an old life that you were seeing? Like you jumped through some portal and you
I
were
don't know.
seeing yourself.
I was probably a sea hag.
And what if the guy you were with was like, the guy and that was
No,
just
he wasn't that significant in my story. Thank you very
did you say
much.
sea hag? What
Ah,
the heck is
or a
this?
really mean pirate. I don't know. I ask myself that a lot. Uh, but then after that, I never saw anything, but I experienced it all the time. Mostly it was like I would be looking for something, and I'd be there, and then it'd be gone,
Yeah.
and then it would reappear. One time in particular, I had another gentleman friend staying over for a sleepover, and this is maybe a year later, and somebody had brought me back a really large, heavy wooden crucifix from it was beautiful though, I think he was in Spain or Mexico, and it had a heavy iron nail, and it's hanging on the wall on a screw. Like, it's hanging with this big screw head so it can't fall out. And we're just in bed asleep one night, and it just goes flying off the wall. Screw was still in place. Like,
What?
I didn't yet. He ran out to see. We both thought someone broke in. Everything's in place. The screw's in place. I don't have pets at that time. The windows are
I don't
closed. It's
like it.
winter.
I don't like it. And so it would do you think that it was that place that you were living in that
No,
was
because the shit like that just always happens. It continues to happen. I mean, another time, had a friend over. You're noticing a theme. Maybe it's boys. I had
no.
a friend over, and we're laying in bed, and we both just hear someone go, Jody, Jody, Jody.
It's your mom. Your mom is like,
It can't be. See, I won't even consider that. She always said that she would find a way to
"What
let
it
us know her presence was there, but I'm not a person, I don't really think there's like a direct cause effect like that. I don't know. I don't know. And then it will stop. And then it will just happen. Like, it'll happen. And it's more mischievous. It's more like pixie style. Like, it's never felt scary. It's never felt, menacing. I've made peace with it, whatever it is.
wild. That's so
Everyone who's gotten close to me in my life, they experience it. That's why I know it's not just me. Like, it's beyond a doubt. So, hmm, your turn.
okay. Oh my gosh. Well, okay.
Okay.
Let me shake that off too.
Right? Whew.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I get really excited because me and you have these nicknames for each
Mhm.
other. So I'm Fairy Blueberry, and this
Yes,
is Jody BodyTree.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that is us. And I just love it because it is just the best. I think nicknames show a certain, and they get like a certain familiarity, closeness, connection. Like it's just really special. So I love it. And it reminds me of the friend I had named Coco Marshmallow back when I was a little girl. And I met her in, wow, what grade did I meet her in? I must have been in 5th grade. And we were friends, the bestest of friends. We lived in the same neighborhood and just rode bikes everywhere, hung out all the time. I was actually at her house like most days out of the week. She had this huge family, and her mom, Bo, and her dad, Pike, just let me be like a part of their family, which is really cool. And oh, yeah, so I wanted to share that when Coco Marshmallow and I were making up the nicknames, and we swore and made a pact that we would never call each other by our real names. We would always call each other by our nicknames. Said, think about it. Make sure that you like your name because that's what I'm going to call you from now on. So I did. I took a few days to think about it. And this is what I chose.
What were you, Terry, since you named your pig Pooper? I want to know.
Somehow I came up with the name Fabuluca Kier.
What?
And so she
I'm
called
sorry.
me
No,
Fab for
Can you,
short.
can you repeat that slowly so I can write this down?
Fabialuca. So Fabyaluca. And I'll say it fast for you right now. Fabialuca.
Okay.
So that was my name. Middle name was Keir, Keir. And the last name was Pika, Pika. And so she called me because it was so long. She was like, okay, so I know your name is Fabialuca, but can I just call you Fab for short? And I was like, yeah, of course, Fab. So I was called Fab.
That is amazing. That is fucking amazing. You know that's what I have to call you from now on, right? Forever.
I could be like Sarai, Blueberry, Fabialuca, Kirpika, or probably not.
Absolutely. And wait, what was her nickname Coco Marshmallow?
So hers, yeah, she officially named herself Coco Marshmallow.
Solid.
And I've always called her Coco. I never called her by her real name.
Hey, that's the name of my kidney. Or no, my pancreas. That's the name of my pancreas. Coco.
Yes.
It's meant to be. We're kismet.
Very much. Very much.
Marshmallow.
That's actually why I put this in there. I was like, Coco, her body part is named Coco. Like I have to tell her the Coco story.
Yes, Coco. If you're out there listening, Coco Marshmallow, Fab is a perfect name for Sarai. Thank you. This is great. I love it. You're great. Okay. So I'll share this weird spectrum of maybe the two weirdest jobs I've ever had. I've had like, I don't know, 100, I don't know, 200 jobs. I could pretty much get any job when I was younger, just bullshit my way in. It was like way before internet was a big thing, right? So like my friend Chantel would be like my manager, my supervisor for every fake job I ever made up. Like obviously. And
yeah. He give you like the best recommendation ever.
God. And Lincoln was just small, so it was easy. But like this end of the spectrum, I answered the job out of the newspaper want ads. That's how long ago this was, right?
Wow.
And
That's
it was
horrific.
for
Oh my
the
gosh.
Lincoln
You're making me mad.
Children's Zoo. I think I was 21. The height of chaos. And answered this ad, I get hired. God, why the fuck would they even hire me? I mean, I would take one look at me now and be like, you still are wearing glitter. You should, like, no. I mean, come on. It was terrible.
What? Glitter is so beautiful. I bet you looked amazing.
That's how I got the job. I was young, I was cute.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
didn't care. I was ruthless. So
Oh my
I
God.
think I'm getting hired at the zoo to just be like an office helper, which I wasn't even qualified to do that. But you know, whatever. I'm like, I can figure that out. I can lie my way into that, bullshit my way into that. First day, I'm still drunk when I show up. I come straight from partying at an after hours, changing out of the pleather and the heels in the bar. And still tripping. Quite literally, still tripping. That's where I'm at in my life. Show up at the first day of a new job, still tripping, haven't slept. And I go, get through the whole day somehow. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom and just with light or whatever. Come out at the end of the day, and she's looking me through the amphibian exhibits, and it's a small zoo, you know. Walk me through like cages with like sad big cats, whatever. At the end of it, she's like, okay, here's your main task is you're the one to lock up all the animal exhibits at night. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, it's not. Like,
Like, what if you turn it the other way and it's like unlocked or something?
no, I'm like, no, like, it's like, what? She's like, yeah, the administrator has always just been the one to lock up all of the, like, but what if I forget one? She's like, well, then it won't be locked up at night. I'm like, yeah, no. No, I was seriously like railing coke in the bathroom over lunch break. Even I know I can't be the one who's responsible for locking up the children's zoo. Like, no. So there's that end. That was my one day as a zookeeper. In hindsight, how cool of a job would that have been? Like, ugh.
Actually, that's a really cool job.
Yeah, because
Like, you had another path, but like, yeah, I know how much you love animals, and that would have
I'm
been.
not gonna be the one to ever lock up the amphibian snake kennels. It's just not a thing.
No, in a children's zoo because, like, oh my
It's very
gosh.
Harry Potter. That's like how the bad Harry Potter starts.
Oh my gosh, well, I think you were badass for,
Thank you.
like, checking yourself and being like, "Am I, made
Yeah.
this job?" And you were like, "Nope."
There's always some little thread that kept me from completely going over the edge. I don't know what it was that saved me. I'm grateful for it. But some seed of
I heard
common
too.
self-preservation or something. Because on the other end of that, I'll talk about when I lived in LA and this is when I was like 27-ish, 26-ish maybe. I was desperate for a job. Fast forward, I wind up as a cocktail waitress at the Hustler Club in like Whittier outside of Long Beach. And it is just as terrible as it sounds. And as one of my jobs, I'm doing the cocktail order in like hot shorts and knee-high leather boots and just so awkward. Like during breaks, we were supposed to go on stage and wipe down the glass and wipe down the stripper pole.
What?
That's another job I failed immediately. It's
Did
like,
you put, like, gloves on before you wiped
no,
it?
they were like, you're supposed to be like really sexy. And like, I'm just not. Like, it's not. So
You're like, "No." How long did you last there for?
maybe like 2 shifts.
That was, like, no time at all.
No,
No.
I'm good, thanks. You know, I always wanted to be one of those like women who like I always thought it would be fantastic to be hot and to go be a stripper. and to make a bunch of money and at night,
Yeah.
work a few. I had friends who would go from LA to Vegas and work the weekend, and they invested wise, or they didn't, or they just lived a
Wow.
fantastic lifestyle, loved what they did.
What did they bring home in a weekend?
Thousands.
What? That's
I
amazing.
imagine now they probably would have been OnlyFans creators. But
True.
then it's different worlds.
Yeah.
Vegas is a whole other conversation. Anyway, okay, that was me. Two of my illustrious jobs out of many, many. That's a private conversation for you and I. Okay, your turn.
Oh, I'm excited for that one. I gotta hear. That'll be fun. We'll make some coffee one morning after this.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that a special hangout.
When you come visit, we'll do that when we visit each other.
I gotta know. I gotta know everything about my bestie. All the things.
All the things.
All of them. Okay, so my next one. So this one, you're a runner, Jody. And I think it's so awesome that you run and you're a badass. You do these marathons. Yeah, that's so big. I mean, to
It
me
is.
personally, it's huge.
Thank you. Runner.
And now at this age, when I run, my ankles give out and I look like a complete freak. Like I'm made out of jelly, because my body does something weird. Like all of a sudden it'll, and then I literally will fumble. And it's like, where did that come from? There's nothing, I didn't trip over anything.
Mhm.
There's no rock in the road. No, nothing happened. It's just my own body decides to give out. So I prefer walking for that reason.
Walking is fantastic.
But at one point in my life, I was a runner. It was a very,
Ah,
very long time ago. I went to this school called Fulton, and it's in San Diego in the Encanto area. And we would have these Olympics every year. And it was really beautiful because during the Olympics, your classroom also got into a country of some sort.
oh,
And you would learn all about that country. You would celebrate the country in these ways and get to know just all about it. And so in 3rd grade, my country was Ireland, which was super cool because I have Irish in me. So I was like, yes, this is great. I get to learn so much more about myself and where I'm from. And then I also just gave it my all. When I was in those Olympics, oh my gosh, I I tried with everything in me. I just
I
Oh my
bet.
gosh. So what you did was you ran a mile, and you
Mhm.
got timed. You, did the 100 times, the 200-yard dash, you got timed. You did this obstacle course that was like climbing a fence, jumping over this giant water pond, and hurdles,
Fun.
and, like, I really worked everything, okay? The last one was the obstacle course, and I did my best all the way through, but when I got to that freaking pond where you had to jump over it, I just stopped, and I was like I froze. I was like,
Oh.
"Oh my god," like, I for whatever reason, whether I wanted to not fall in the water or maybe it was something in me that just I'm not even really sure why. I just stopped because I couldn't see what was gonna happen. Usually, like, when you're doing these things, I can see in my imagination where I'm gonna end up and how it's gonna go, and it gives me confidence to move forward.
Mhm.
So I think that's what it was about. It was like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen because that thing's huge. I don't know if it was like one
Mhm.
of my first times, like, entering the unknown. And, I heard, like, someone right there, because there was 2 rows. You went in the middle, and there's 2 rows of all these people yelling and cheering for you, and someone said, just go around, but you gotta keep going." And I was like, "You know what? I'm just going to do that. And I was like, I actually went around it, which I'm not proud of it. So, you know how sometimes when you try really hard at something and you don't succeed in the way you wanted to, so it kind of gives you an extra, it gives you an extra like power to do the rest of what you want to do with everything in you. So I felt this surge of energy in me after I went around the pond, and I just jumped, like I ran for the hurdles. That was the last of it. And I like must have gone so high in the air and just leaped, and it was obvious that I didn't give up. Like so incredibly obvious. And I even heard one of the judges say something like, "Oh wow, like she she went for it." And I ended up getting third place medal and being on TV,
Oh.
and you stand on these blocks. Woo! And it was like a introduction in life to the fact that you don't have to be perfect, you just have to really give it your all, and you can actually still win, you know? Like, even if you still have to grow. So, yeah, so I oh, yeah, that's it, and
I just would love to go back and to that point where you decided to go round and you said that you weren't very proud of that. I'm so proud of that. Look at your little brain was like, okay, first of all, fuck them for making little kids jump over a scary ass pond. I wouldn't do that now as an adult. So you fucking win. First place
yes.
for not being stupid enough to jump over the pond and to go around and to haul ass and to win. Anyway, you win. All of it.
Woo! Bestie, how did you go inside of my brain? Because that's literally how I thought. I was like, why are they making us with these little legs jump over that? Like, that's like you're setting me up for failure. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's they lose. You win. That's why
Yeah.
your name isn't mediocre. It's fab. Right? Thank you.
I'm fab. Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Okay, so in that spirit, we'll go with oh, when I was little, probably about the same age, and it's just silly and kind of also now I'm like, what the fuck were they thinking? It was at a water park, and I don't remember where, but it was like an aquarium. It wasn't SeaWorld. I don't remember where it was, but they had dolphins, this sad little dolphin encounter. And there's two dolphins in it. And we walk in and you go and you sit in the seats in the stands. And there's signs everywhere. They're like, don't feed the dolphins. The dolphins bite. Dolphins will bite. Don't put your hands in the water. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, great, cool. We're sitting down. They're like, we want to volunteer. We want a kid from the audience to come take a raft ride. Or it was to come pet the dolphins, right? And I'm like, thinking about it, like, yeah. So I get chosen. I go up to the platform. I feed the dolphins. Cool. And then they're like, do you want to go for a ride? I'm like, fuck no, they bite. They're like, no, that's not true. And the whole audience is peer pressuring me. So they basically pick me up and stick me in this inflatable raft that are pulled by these two dolphins. And I just fucking losing my shit the whole time. And then I got out and the end, and it was the worst dolphin encounter ever. And I've always thought about that. I can't believe it. I was such a shit. I wish I would have enjoyed it. But no, your story just made me realize, fuck them. That's good. That's
Seriously. No, that was okay. The first thought that I had was, yeah, fuck that person because you said no, and that should be listened to. And that should be through your whole life. And definitely when you're a little girl, I mean, it needs to start there. That person, that
yeah, and
sucks.
also maybe don't throw a 6-year-old girl in an dolphin fucking aquarium and just be like, here, that seems safe. Like, that's I mean, I'm sure dolphins are lovely. I see them outside the window all the time. I don't want to swim with dolphins. I don't want to swim with big mammals. I don't feel like I need to go out in the ocean and frolic. Like that is them in their world. I have legs. They're great.
Says that they have sex with people. Is
But
that
they will. They're
they
frisky.
try to?
I mean, they've saved a lot of people. They've helped a lot of people in the ocean. They're beautiful. They're more intelligent, they say, than humans. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the Simpsons style at the end of the world, where the dolphins are going to be like the same in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, just like, thanks for all the fish. Bye. They're amazing to watch. If we see a dolphin out in the water, both of us are like, oh my God, dolphin. And, like, we stop everything and we're like fixated. It's amazing. It's like breathtaking, but also they're like a little weird. And I'm cool. I don't need to swim with dolphins. Probably rooted in that day, but whatever. I'm over it. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Bestie. Like, oh my gosh. You know, if it was today, though, I would go in that little raft with you.
I would never. I don't go to
And I would,
aquarium parks
well,
today.
only if you said yes. If you
Thank
said,
you.
oh, well, now I'm ready, then I would be
Okay.
like, "Hey, let's go. Let's
Okay.
go."
Yeah. If it was sad to like a 6-year-old, can you imagine how sad it would be now? Yeah. I don't think big sea mammals belong in enclosures. Sorry. They belong in the ocean. It's just how it
Yeah,
is.
they do.
Hate me, fight me, don't care.
No,
All right.
no, love you. Love you.
Love you too. Okay, you be nice so people don't want to fight us. You say something nice. Be the nice one again.
Wait, no, don't give me that pressure, because you know, because you know that, like, I'm gonna say things that people aren't gonna like, you know?
I hope so.
Yeah. Ooh, we should start right now. No, I'm trying to think, what should I say?
I think let's just be ourselves, and some people will love us, and then some people will be like, "You guys are fucking lame." Be like, "Yay!"
You know what? And that's how it goes for every single one of us in this life, is that we all have the same experience of lots of people enjoying our company and lots of people who do not enjoy our company at all. Yep.
I
And
enjoy
it's
your
okay.
company
It's
the
like I always
most.
wish. I'm like, I think to myself, good. Like, it's good you know that about yourself. And I wish you luck in trying to find the company that is good for you.
Mm.
Like, just
You're
wish
my company.
you're my company, Jody BodyTree. I actually don't have any more things. And I
Okay.
said at the time we probably should
That's
stop the
perfect.
episode anyway.
I think that's perfect. That was wonderful.
Yay, that was
Okay.
fun. It's
Thank you,
always fun
Sarai.
with
Fab,
you.
Sarai, fab, Sarai, fab, blueberry. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. So thank you for sharing. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next week. Okay.
Thank you, Jody. Bye, everyone. Have
Bye.
fun with your conversations with all your friends.
Yes, let us know
Bye.
if there's something you want to share with us, your wacky, wild, quirky little memory, please share it with us. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, bring it. We want to hear it. Bye.